Don't agree with me. Anyway, Arabia it is, guys. It's Aztecs War. Could this be more exciting? Aztecs War. Wait, I'm gonna make this the friend of pro colors to make it easier to follow. And I have now here VH as the blue player on the right side, facing Mr. Yo on the very left
Nelson.
side. Go ahead.
Sorry, do you know if they changed the? I asked the key to Janet, but it's not going live in AOC zone. I have the same key that he gave me. I just restart a few times. Do you know if there is a new key? If you can check, you or Martin, because it's not going live.
Martin,
ma'am, don't worry, ma'am, don't worry. If it's all too late, just stream straight to your own channel.
To your channel, agree. Just go on your channel.
Just go to your channel, ma'am. Anybody want to watch the 1v1 with ma'am? He's on his channel. Mr. KOM Ging 33. Mr. KOM Ging 33, you won the t-shirt, sir. Nelson, go, go, go!
Congratulations, Mr. And once again, everyone, as if it's just listened, if you want to watch Dogon playing against Paladin, Regicide Fortress, move on to Membrelo's Twitch channel and you'll be able to see it. Anyway, guys, Aztecs War on Arabia. Mr. VH against Mr. Yo. Can this get better, Martin? I don't think this can get any better than this. And let's take a look at the maps first. I'm right now on the point of view from VH. Looks like his base is open at the front, to say the least. Open at the front. He does have some very nice wood patches here at the left and at the right side of his base, so he looks to be fine on the wood department. The biggest problem I can see so far on this map is the front, which seems to be very open, even though a few palisades placed smartly on this few cliffs over here could eventually allow him to close himself completely and be very safe from raiding. He's going in from the first board now. If this villager wasn't loomed, I would be afraid of it because it's getting downhill hits, but it's Aztecs, so you start with loom. That's gonna be easy game, no problem at all. In the meantime, VH here already on Mr. Yo base. Looks like he was trying to get his famous laming skills into play. He's probably gonna be able to do it. The war for some reason stopped chasing the villager from Mr. Yo and started following the Eagle Warrior from VH. And VH not disappointing here. Not disappointing us here. He is very well known for his laming skills. And look at this. I don't think Mr. Yo is going to be stopping. Is going to be stopping this laming. Where does he have his first board at all? I don't think. Let me go into point of view of Mr. Yo. Can he see? No, he can't see his second board. So Mr. Yo could be in a whole of trouble here, in a whole world of trouble here, if he doesn't find this second board soon enough, which is still on the, it's still pretty much on the fog of war. So he's not able to see this. Very tough spot here for Mr. Yo, which is probably gonna try to search for a board, which he won't be able to see because VH has just got both of his own boards. Yeah, and I will be very, very surprised if VH fails on this board lure here, on this board laming. And in the meanwhile, Mr. Yo getting housed as well at population 15. This is not going good at all for Mr. Yo. Is he still missing some sheep as well? Because he's going to be without any food at all here under his TC. I think he's still missing some sheep or something. I don't know if VH just stole them. Anyway, the third board for VH is coming in here. VH manages to get this board here easily. He's very well experienced and very well trained on this kind of things, and there he is. 3 boards for VH, 0 boards for Mr. Yo. Even though, yeah, looks like he just found his first board here, and his second board. So he will be able to get this one. But looking at the populations, it's already a small but big, small but at the same time big difference in favor of VH here with 18 population, almost 19 against 17 from Mr. Yo. Let's see how will he be able to defend from this, because this is a huge disadvantage right now. Looks like the Eagle Warriors might meet each other. Yeah, and it's even hard to say who this ship belonged to. They're just in the middle of the map, but I would have to guess these are Mr. Yo's ship, and he wasn't able to see them. So this start from Mr. Yo is just so hard, just so hard of a start. He's laying down his barracks now, so this is gonna be drush by Mr. Yo, that's for sure. Let's take a look at what VH will be doing. I see, yeah, a barracks here, and he's walling the front, pretty much what I was thinking at the beginning. So he's gonna try to make this safe, this base, as closed as possible. By going here this much to the front, he's already halfway into doing it. Just needs a few more palisades here, and he will be fine. He will be perfectly fine. Mr. Yo, on the other hand, he does have 2 deer patches. If he actually really wants to use them, if he manages to lure both of them, he's probably gonna be compensate a little bit for the lack of a first war and for the lack of 2 sheep. Let's see, 2 militia produced by Mr. Yo already. Fiege looks like Fiege is not interested in actually going for 5 militia. As you can see, he's idling his barracks here, so probably eventually a man-at-arms rush. We will have to wait and see, but that's how this is looking like for the moment. Fiege idling his DC as well. Go ahead.
I'm back, sir. How many boars and sheep did Fiege steal? Not did he, it's how many.
Well, he stole a boar, of course, no big surprise, and we have some lonely sheep there at the middle of the map, which I assume those are Mr. Yo's sheep, which, to be fair, are so far away.
So the Brazilian only stole 1 boar.
Yeah, so he's...
That's a fail. What a fail. I expected at least a double lure from Fiege.
At the very least, I agree with you. Anyway, looks to me like Mr. Yo is gonna be in a whole lot of trouble here. Let's see what is he trying to do. Yeah, he's trying to keep the barracks running, but in the meanwhile, Fiege already going up to feudal, and as we said before, it looks like this is going to be a man-at-arms rush. He's still creating some more extra militia, the 4th one on the way, and he's on gold as well straight away. So this is going to be man-at-arms, and Fiege at the same time closing himself completely. I'm not too sure about this wall still.
Fiege is making the Great Wall of China.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this last wall though. I would have assumed he would go for this one. So maybe he didn't. Yeah, he didn't scout it. He didn't scout it. He just didn't scout it. That's why he's going for these walls. But he will be close. And Mr. Yo now coming out with his own drush. But that's gonna be too late. It's already almost 11 minutes into the game, and he won't have any chance to get inside anywhere because Fiege is close. Even though
Yo's best chance is to fight right now, though, isn't it? Oh, and the 2 wolves. The 2 wolves are gonna hurt Fiege.
He needs. Oh, they're going after Fiege. So this is really okay. Yo needs to fight this now. Yo needs to fight this now. If he wants. Yeah, he didn't see this. He's just running through. Yeah,
that was Yo's best bet was to fight there and then.
The only thing I see going good here for Fiege, sorry for Yo, I wanted to say, is a hole here, but Fiege is gonna see it now. He's gonna see it now. Yeah, and that's gonna be.
So this is going to turn a defensive game from Yo and attacking game from Fiege, and it's just a case of who comes out on top now.
Yeah, and this is now totally closed. You can see Yo running into that hole, but that's not gonna work for you. And in the meanwhile, man-at-arms from Fiege. I'm gonna make this on a point of view of Fiege. He does know where the town center is, so Fiege, please be careful. You can't just walk in like that, or will he? Will he? No.
Well, he can keep going as long as he keeps moving.
Just keep going.
Okay.
But Yo needs one more health. One more health. He needs one more health, and that's the fast walling here by Yo. Nice, well done. And one is out. 2 are out. I don't know, man. Why you do this, Fiege? This is really not a good idea. Now Yo is totally walled, and this man-at-arms rush is just
fast from Yo.
Yeah, it was
every single place.
But you gotta think, why would you do that, Fiege? You gotta wonder, why would you just walk through the TC? That's
yeah, but where else could he have done though? In reality, that was his only space to come through, and that was his only chance. But Yo was just too fast.
I don't search for something. I don't know. It just feels so risky to just walk into the TC like that. Doesn't feel like the best option.
The only good thing for Fiege now is Yo is completely defensive. Wasted more time the palisading and the defending off. He hasn't made him force the tower, so that's hurt Fiege a little. But it's all going to be aggression though from Fiege, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's all he's gonna do.
As you can see, Fiege is not interested at all in going up to castle. He's just producing from 2 archery ranges, and he's probably gonna bring him some villagers. I would be surprised if he doesn't bring some villagers at some point. And going in with the archers already, Mr. Yo still on Dark Age. Keep in mind, he will have resources to go fast castle, but I'm not sure if I would actually risk going fast castle. He is walled, that's true, but that could be really risky for Mr. Yo. Blacksmith going up, so yeah, he will try to go fast castle, that's for sure. What do you think of this, Martin? This could be really, really risky.
I don't know. I think he'll fine with it. It's probably a good move going fast castle.
Let's see.
Because Fiege is not going to have time to control everything. He hasn't come forward, he hasn't built, he hasn't towered, he hasn't got in. So I think it's a wise move by Yo knows he's behind on the feudal army.
Yeah, so
So
what's...
why then make feudal army? You may as well just jump there.
Yeah, I think he's poker. He's playing poker here, and he needs to make sure he doesn't get any huge damage from this raid from VH. If he manages to hold it and goes, he's still missing a blacksmith, isn't he? I don't see any blacksmith going up here. Oh, Martin, bear in mind. No, that's not a hole. That's not a hole. I think he's fine. Where is his blacksmith? There he goes. He's doing it right now.
I thought you said he was up. No, he's not up.
No, he's making.
He done it right.
No, he's making his blacksmith now, but he's gonna delay himself a little bit. But VH still miles away from Castle H, so it really depends.
Yeah, VH can't get in though, can he? He's not going to get in anywhere. He's not going to hurt you anyway.
You would think he wouldn't, right? You would think, but if he comes in with villagers, and there he is. There's 3 villagers. Let me see if he's gonna put a tower, and if yes, where exactly is he gonna put it?
I think it's too late now. I think he's going to be better off just building buildings in front. Don't bother trying the tower and trying to get in now, because Yo's just going to trap you. You're going to lose.
A bit too late. I agree with you. Anyway, that tower from Mr. Yo seems to be very good, protecting the wood line, protecting the gold as well. Looks to me like a very good tower. Really curious to see where is VH going to put this one. He's just going to put them here, really close to the archery range.
I don't see the point.
Not sure about this one either.
Feels like a waste of stone to me, unless you're on loads of stone. I don't know if he is. Is he on stone? Is he going to put more down? If he's just going to be, he's starting to go stone now. I think that's too late. He's better off going for the castle now. Just building all his buildings forward, and Yo waste his time taking them down, and the whole time just keep booming and building. Something
I like about this is that he's gonna deny a lot of farms here from Mr. Yo. At least these two guys will need to move, and Mr. Yo will be left with only 2 farms and a few berries. Really depends what kind of economy Yo still has.
Build wall, palisade, build everything over the top of Yo. Box him into that tiny little corner. Then it's worthwhile staying there. If you're not going to box him in, if you're not going to build, if you're not going to do anything, then you're just going to allow Yo a chance to come back. In my opinion.
This could be a nice chance for Mr. Yo to garrison his archers and try to get these villagers here, but looks like he doesn't want to do that just yet. Mr. Yo with a lot of wood, so I'm wondering if he'll go for the... maybe he will go for a siege workshop straight away. Maybe that's going to be his option, because he's only on 1 archery range as well. Let's see what he's going to go for. +1 upgrade being done. Yeah, that's going to be the siege workshop. I reckon that's the correct move by Mr. Yo here, and he does need to kill a lot of units with it, otherwise he's gonna be in big trouble. VH still quite a lot far away from Castle H, to be fair. He needs to
but I just wanna, you know, the bit I don't like in any of this is VH hasn't built a single thing. He's just put 1 tower. He's put 1 tower in Yo's base. What was the point of staying feudal for this long? He hasn't controlled or done anything, and he's now just run through the TC again to get Wayne into a tower.
Well,
I don't get it.
To be honest, not many villagers are there from Mr. Yo. Mr. Yo has no food income at all at this point. He has 2 farmers, that's it. He's not even taking those berries there. So he's gonna idle his CC for a long time.
Yeah, but a couple of mangonels.
Indeed.
A couple of mangonels from Yo, and there's nothing for him to take down. All his base is still his own base. So I would rather for you just gone forward and built everything and then gone up to Castle Age. Because then he'll really take advantage. The problem for VH here now is that on Feudal Age, that's really not much you can do against a Mangonel, right? When you're on Castle Age, you can try to out-micro it with the crossbowman, but when you only have archers, you have no chance against a Mangonel. I guess the tower is his best bet, but then again, Mr. Yo can just bring in a villager, which is pretty much what he's doing here. I don't know, is VH going to try to tower that? Yeah, he's going to try to tower that, not sure. Probably not. It's waste now, I think.
Yeah, Mr. is going to deny it. Mr. is going to deny this Mangonel.
VH is definitely the advantage, VH, but the longer he delays all of this, the more he's giving it back to Yo. Yo's just going to smash down what he's got easily.
Okay, let's see if Mr. Yo...
VH is still nowhere from going up.
Ooh,
400 food and 9 gold.
That was a dangerous shot there by Mr. Yo. He almost shot his own Mangonel, but looks like he's fine now in VH. Very close to lose his 2 archers. And, oh, this is gonna be it for... Oh, no, okay, Mr. Yo manages to keep his own Mangonel alive, even though I thought that would be a dangerous shot. Anyway, Martin, on the other side...
Next tower.
Another tower, is it? Okay, on the other side, there's this small but fine raid here from Mr. Yo. Looks like he was able to kill or harass a few villagers here. And if he goes all the way back into the wood line, which seems to me that's what he's gonna do. Yeah, looks like that's what he's gonna do. He will be able to do a nice amount of damage there, I reckon.
Yeah, VH is losing his advantage. Every minute that passes by now, he's losing that advantage that he had.
Yeah, he either wasn't offensive fast enough, or it just stayed too long in feudal age. Anyway,
He
VH
stayed
coming
way too long in feudal age, and then when he did finally go through with his forward villagers that were way too late, he should have just built all over Yo's base.
Yeah, good
just
thing.
make Yo concentrate on smashing everything down on his base while VH is just booming at home.
Yeah, good thing going on for VH here was that Mr. Yo didn't have the +2 attack, so those villagers were able to survive with no problem.
VH finally up.
Clicking up the castle indeed.
With 59 pop compared to 41, but
it's probably
I honestly think he's allowed Yo back into this game, and that's always dangerous with Yo. He's so strong in a 1v1.
Yeah, taking a look at the
VH's skill is speed and stealing and getting that aggression straight away, and I don't think his aggression's paid off at the moment.
Yeah, and taking a look at the villager numbers, Martin, we see here 30, what was it, let me put it back on, that's 38 villagers for Mr. Yo and 40 villagers for VH, but bear in mind, VH's TC is now going up, so he's not able to produce any villagers, while Mr. Yo is on 2 TCs already, so Mr. Yo is gonna catch up on villagers until VH gets into Castle Age, right, Martin? And these mangonels could still do a lot of damage here. VH really needs to watch out what he does with this army. He's running right into those mangonels on Mr. Yo. This could be really bad. VH needs to go back. He sees it right on time, so everything good for him. And he just needs to keep that army alive, because if he actually loses that army before reaching Castle Age, that could be really bad for him. I'm not sure what that random barrack is there in the middle of the map from VH. I'm not sure, maybe is he trying to go for Eagle Warriors at some point? I'm not sure, and I'm sure exactly what VH is trying to do there. Mr. Yo on 2 TCs, both of them idle, to be fair. Let's see if he manages to land any nice shot here on this army from VH. That could be a winning move for him. VH just running around and around, probably trying to find a spot to hit Mr. Yo. Doesn't look to me like he's going to be too successful with it, but still, he really needs to keep attention on this army, because if he loses it, it's going to be really tough for him at this point. I'm going to assume he's lower on villagers now. There we go, that's 6 villagers less for VH, and he's still playing with fire here, in my opinion. He's still playing with fire. He lands there a nice shot, Mr. Yo does, but VH still manages to keep all of those archers and skirmishers alive, and is about to get the crossbow upgrade, you would assume, and once he has it, he could try to micro this mangonel away. Will he try to do this just yet? Don't know.
What time are you at, sir?
27:08.
Okay.
27:12. In the meanwhile, Mr. Yo, once again, going to raid here the wood line of VH. Looks like he was able to kill 1 villager, but that's it. No huge thing here for Yo. Anyway, those Eagle Warriors look like they could take this mangonel. No, maybe not, because Yo is there with crossbowmen as well, and he's gonna be able to take those out. The second's gonna be down in no time, and that's it. VH trying already the split formation. This could be a dangerous fight for him. This could be a very nice shot from Mr. Yo. No, it is. Yo, yeah, he loses his mangonel without killing any archer or skirmisher from
VH did well then, didn't he, in the mang?
He did well, very well indeed. Looks like Mr. Yo could have pulled back with the mangonel a little bit sooner, but that's alright, he managed to somehow keep that army idle from VH, right, Martin? And in the meantime, just keep his own base very safe.
Yeah, they both, Yo is going for the 3rd TC, whereas VH is still on 2 TCs, so VH needs to really mini boom now. He needs to boom away.
Okay, looks like he's not too interested in that. I see him doing Eagle Warriors. This could be really dangerous for VH. We do know how Eagle Warriors are very weak when facing when facing crossbowmen, and it looks like VH is not paying too much attention to this, and Mr. Yo is not gonna get fooled by those Eagle Warriors. He knows exactly they're coming. It's just micro that away.
Blocked him right, yeah, really well in the houses, didn't he?
Nice job there by Mr. Yo.
He lost every single one of those eagles without even getting a hit on the mang.
And let's see if VH manages to take down his mangonel. He's doing well. Oh no, that's a bad shot. And this second one could be even worse. And there it is.
It's looking worse and worse for VH every minute that passes now.
And love your lag. Oh, okay. Looks like VH is not too happy about the lag happening here. Anyway, let's hope they don't start throwing too many arguments at each other. Just keep fair, guys.
It's in game. It's in game. It's gonna happen. VH is obviously a bit peeved. because he lost the advantage that he had.
He clearly lost it, Martin, right? Look at the villagers now. It's 15 villager advantage, 14 villager advantage for Mr. Yo. And you gotta think VH has thrown this. So when Mr. Yo had such a bad start at the beginning, in my opinion, he just tried to go too aggressive, Martin, right? He just tried to go too aggressive early on Feudal Age, and he wasn't able to do any damage with it.
Yeah, there was too much aggression for no end product. He didn't get
no
it
return.
anywhere. He didn't get anywhere. When he went forward, he didn't build anything. He didn't even take over all of Yo's area and delayed Yo, because it was obvious Yo was going to go castle.
Yeah, he didn't get any return at all from it.
Stop Yo doing anything other than wasting time just killing stuff on his base. And in the meantime, you have to at least mini boom and get to castle age quicker.
Anyway, looks like VH trying to find a spot here to raid Mr. Yo, but Mr. Yo's base is so close, so tight, that he's able to defend this with no problem for all the angles, as far as I can see. He's still trying a small push here onto VH. I don't know if VH has anything to protect himself from this. He just dropped a siege workshop, it looks like, and maybe once he has a mangonel out there, he's gonna be fine. I think so. Let's take a look at the resources. Yeah, look at this. Mr. Yo won't be too far from Imperial. I predict 2-3 minutes until he clicks, while VH pretty much zero on all the economy resources. So this is looking a little bit grim for VH here. He could land a nice mangonel shot here. Yeah, it's a 1-for-1 trade, not too bad for VH, not too bad. Depends how many archers he has here inside. Yeah, he has enough. He's gonna be able to fight this raid from Mr. Yo with no problem, it looks like. On Yo's base, looks like nothing big is happening. Mr. Yo managing to drop a 4th TC onto that gold, making it safe, losing his army at the same time, but he's not going to be too bothered against that because he does know he's ahead. He's very well ahead in economy at this point. He's going to be able to click anytime soon. He does have a market. He can use it if he chooses to do so, but it looks like he's not very willing to use it, and he wants to just get enough resources. He's just missing a little bit on the food department, and he will be able to click up in any second now.
Phage is a long way from getting anywhere near to Imperial.
Yeah, he's a long way, and then this is the window of opportunity here for VH, I reckon. He's ahead on army numbers. He has more crossbowmen.
Yeah.
He has more
but
eagle warriors.
For VH's problem though, he's not going to get in anywhere, is he?
Yeah, he needs to go forward with mangonels. He needs to do some damage. Mr. Yo just now clicking up to Imperial Age, as we could see thanks to the spectator dashboard. He's trying to hit this town center. It's not going to be too lucky about that. And mangonel coming in.
VH needed to be forward with either siege or castles and literally be smashing Yo's base from the outside now.
Yeah, he's ahead in army, right? He's ahead in army, he's but very far away on economy. So if he doesn't do anything fast, he's just not gonna have any chance once Mr. Yo
He's not gonna have any chance of doing anything, is he, without any siege forward?
Yes, he's trying to run in with this eagle warriors.
But what are they gonna do? There's 4 eagle warriors running into the base with no upgrades.
And they're just under heavy TC fire and tower fire as well. Anyway, VH wasn't too far behind, let's be honest. VH, Mr. Yo is on, let me see, 45%. VH on 21%, so that's not terribly behind. The population does seem equal as well. Let's take a look at the villagers. 12 villagers ahead for Yo, so not a huge deal as well. So maybe VH just managed to hold on that early Eagle Warrior rush from Mr. Yo, which will be coming anytime soon. Running a little bit around.
Neither of them, VH, if anything, has moved out a little bit more than Yo, but neither of them are taking the map, are they? There's loads of gold spots and loads of good areas across the map that they could take and build on, and neither of them are.
Yeah, that sure looks... Oh, these villagers from Yo are not gonna live long. They're not gonna live long to tell a big story. Looks like VH has just spotted them. I do wonder, where is he taking them anyway? He's just trying to scout with villagers. Doesn't feel like the most appropriate unit to scout, in my opinion. One of his TCs, well, many of his TCs are idle, to be honest. I think he's just waiting, just making sure he's gonna have enough resources for that Eagle Warrior upgrade.
VH is walling off a lot better now, his town, so he's got given himself a much better chance to stay and keep in this game.
Imperial for Mr. Yo. And you gotta think these Eagle Warriors and these crossbowmen are gonna be enough to tackle this army from Mr. Yo. The mangonel is down, and these crossbowmen won't live much longer.
Yeah, Phage needs to push it now. Stop Yo moving out and building out. Keep him stuck in that little corner.
So
Yo's moving off again. He's going off to his 5th TC now compared to Phage's 3.
on the gold, right? So he's actually taking a
gold.
nice map control here. Phage reaching now Imperial Age as well. Mr. Yo needed to delay a little bit his Elite Eagle Warrior upgrade. He didn't have enough resources to click it straight away, but now he does have it. There, I see the +2/+2 armor upgrade, the 4+4 upgrade coming in for Mr. Yo as well. Now it only depends. Will he have any place to get in, Martin? Because it looks like Phage was able to wall this very nicely.
Yeah, Phage has walled really well. It's just a shame he hasn't come out and built as well.
And it looks like Mr. Yo is placing a siege workshop there on inside the walls of of Phage, but he's not going to be able to get inside there. Anyway, let's see how this fight goes like.
I hope Phage keeps pushing now. Now is the time for him to push.
And for some reason, Phage manages to equalize this. They have now similar populations. Phage is actually ahead, and the villager numbers is well in favor of Phage once more. So looks like for some reason, I don't know, something must have happened with Yo's economy. He was so far behind at some point, and he's just delayed himself once more. And in my opinion, Phage is very well into the game. The only thing going very good for Mr. Yo here, Martin, is the map control, right? He has TCs everywhere on the gold, and that's gonna give him a huge advantage at the beginning.
Well, he's putting another. He's on 6 TCs now. He's putting another one
another
on the gold.
Another gold, yeah.
Above. This is going to be Phage's issue.
Ooh, Phage is gonna see this. Phage is gonna see this TC here at the top left side. He's gonna be able to stop it. I don't know. Yo is not watching this. He could have walled it if you want. No, I think he's not gonna be able to. He's probably gonna get 1 or 2 villagers. He's not gonna be able to stop it. No, 1 villager goes down. Maybe a second one, but he's not gonna be able to stop it. That's for sure. Yeah, and at this point where Phage is completely walled, the only option for Mr. Yo is to start making some siege workshops, start making some rams and mangonels if needed, but he won't be getting in Phage base otherwise. He's taking this fight. I'm not sure exactly why. He is uphill, that's true, but there's a castle firing at him. There are crossbowmen there as well.
Unexposed sat behind. Yeah, that's a bad fight for Yo. Even if he wins that fight, he's going to lose more.
It feels like a bad fight for me. It's true that he's fighting uphill. I don't know why. I'm not sure why Phage allowing Yo to take the top spot of the hill. But anyway, it looks like it was a lot better fight for Phage here, in my opinion. One thing going bad here for Phage, one of his golds is here outside the walls, and he doesn't have a TC there just yet. He's trying to make that castle.
He's putting a castle. Yeah, he'll back castle. That's no problem.
Probably going to be successful. Yeah, he's going to be successful.
He's blocked. Oh, he hasn't blocked. I thought it was blocked.
Yeah, I think Yo is probably going to get 1, 2 villagers, 3 eventually.
He's brought the elite eagles in anyway.
Yeah, I don't think these eagles are going to be able to stop that, to be honest. Yeah, no, Phage is going to get a castle down, in my opinion, yeah. He's killing a lot of villagers, though. He is killing a lot of villagers. Look at that. Well, will he be able to stop this castle? And now I'm not sure anymore. I'm not sure anymore, Martin. Only 1 villager left, and the castle's still missing a little bit of HP, so nice job there by Mr. Yo.
He'll have to send some more villagers. He's probably lost villagers. The villager count down now.
He just lost 6 or 7 there, in my opinion. Looks like
Phage is allowing Yo take too much of the map, isn't he?
Looks like at this point what it's missing is siege. None of the players has siege, and they're probably afraid of doing it because they need to spend a lot of resources to make a siege. But in my opinion, that's what's missing here.
Still a close game, mind, to go either way.
I'm gonna check the relics. That's 2 relics for Mr. Yo. That's 3 relics for Phage. So Phage ahead on that department. And he just found a gold here on the left side. Very good job by him as well. Trying to raid here on the gold for Mr. Yo is not gonna be successful. Mr. Yo is there, and he's gonna defend it. He's gonna stop it with no problem. Meanwhile, that castle goes up. That castle goes up for Phage, and you gotta think he's gonna be switching into Jaguar Warriors. He's doing now the +4 upgrade for the infantry, and
yeah, he's doing Garland Wars. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is a very good upgrade, a very important one. Oh, this Mr. Yo managed to get in. Yeah, he just managed to get in there. This Eagle Warrior will be able to kill a lot of villagers here. Maybe Phage can try to convert it, but while he doesn't do this, Mr. Yo will just keep killing villagers here, left and right. Just Siege missing, Martin, right? Siege is missing.
Siege is a tricky one to make in this map, though. They've both gone Elite Eagles. Those Eagles are so fast to get through and around everything.
Let's see.
I wondered if Siege was going to upgrade to his Arbalists, but he hasn't.
Yeah, as you can see, FH here doing a lot of Jaguar Warriors. He's still missing the Elite upgrade though. If he wants them to be really effective, he does need to get that Elite upgrade cost done, which is not very cheap, of course. But once it's done, those Jaguar Warriors will completely cut through Eagle Warriors. So it could be worth it. I don't know if it is. He's only got 2 castles up, so that could be a problem too. Let's see what he decides to do. At this point, it feels to me like Mr. Yo has a lot more Eagle Warriors than FH does, but good thing going for FH here, he's completely walled, and I don't see any place where Mr. Yo could push. Looks like
Yo is going for Siege atop.
Yeah, looks like he's that's I just noticed it, and now looks like he's gonna try to push here from the top side. Let me see if FH can see that. Yeah, he just seen one of those siege workshops, so he's gonna be prepared for it. I feel like.
That's the risk with Siege. I mean, if FH just moves his Jaguars and crossbows from that list and just runs in with his Elite Eagles, he'll cut Siege down really fast.
Yeah, and this is not good for Mr. Yo. He's just allowing FH to go there and just break that ram with no problem at all. I don't know if that was meant as a decoy maneuver or something. And yeah, well, he's trapping that castle down. That's the other option. He does have a lot of Elite Eagles there at the right side. So probably this was his idea all along, is making some kind of decoy maneuver there to get the attention of FH on the top side, and in the meanwhile pushing straight through the middle here. That could be an option, but he's allowing FH to snipe off this trebuchet. He really needs to keep them alive.
FH needs to get really fast though, because Yo's push there is very strong.
Yeah, he's allowing himself to lose those trebuchets. That's the only thing I don't like for Mr. Yo here. He just lost 2.
It's difficult. It's difficult.
It's very difficult.
Those Elite Eagles are so fast. Neither of them have got crossbows or arbalists or anything sat there to protect. So it's so hard to try and manage.
This mangonel could be a winning move here from Mr. Yo. He's probably going to be able to kill a lot of villagers here on this gold, and it's going to take the attention from FH away once more. So let's see if he actually manages to get a lot of villagers here. Yeah, he will kill a whole lot of villagers here, because it looks like FH is concentrating here on the middle. He needs to stop this trebuchets, because otherwise this castle will be down very, very soon. A watchtower going
up. It just feels... If you just sit back and have a feel for the whole game, the whole pressure is on FH, isn't it? Every single aspect of the map, the pressure's on FH, whereas Yo is just able to just keep going and going and going.
And Yo is in, Martin. Yo is in. There's a hole there. He's still not sending his army there. I'm gonna assume he will be sending. Yeah, there he goes. He's splitting his army. I'm gonna assume this is the portion of the army. No, he's gonna just snipe the trebuchet. But at some point, he will be sending army through that hole. That's for sure. He does need to make sure that FH is not able to close it. At the meantime, looks like FH is switching into champions. Looks like the Jaguar idea was not the best one in his opinion. Is switching now to champions, but so is Yo. Let's take a look at the resources, Martin. On the gold department, looks like Yo is well ahead of FH with over 1,000 gold, so he still has a lot of possibilities here. And FH hurting for gold. Is he collecting it from any other place at all?
He's not too bad gold, and he's not too bad on population either. It's still fairly equal. My only concern is all the attacking and pressure is on FH.
Yeah.
Yo is able to just keep doing his own thing everywhere. FH needs some way of pushing and starting to take control. Yeah,
Yo is the one with is the one deciding the movements, right? So Yo acts, FH reacts. That's how he's going at this point. And FH really needs to turn that cycle around and make sure he is the one calling the shots here. He's going for a raid here, and this raid could actually be good. Is Yo open there? I think he is. Yeah, there's a small gap there. Yo chasing with a lot of Eagle Warriors as well, but he might lose a few villagers there. Let's see if that's going to be enough to make a huge difference though.
FH needs to use his trebuchets now though and start taking down Yo's castles while he's attacking.
Let's see, where are those trebuchets? I don't see any at this point.
They're by where his old castle was and to where his gold outside his walls. You need to go forward and start smashing things down while Yo's fighting.
Still very close game though, and the Rams once more killed that house, and Mr. Yo sending a few two-handed swordsmen, almost champions, I'm gonna assume. So this is FH clearly needs to react to this, because this could be a pain moment for him. Those those champions are gonna kill all those villagers if VH doesn't react fast, very, very fast. And in the meanwhile, looks like Hyo is only pushing there. He's trying to defend this castle. And 2 trebuchets there from VH. They are trying to snipe down this castle. I don't know, does Hyo have enough army there?
Yeah, Yo knows he's got all the map troll. If you look, he's putting a tower now on the gold. The only gold VH has got left.
Yeah, he hit one here.
When he keeps attacking with the rams, he knows he's putting your VH under pressure.
This is a very nice plane from Yo, right? Really smart. He knows where the weak places from VH on VH's map are, and he goes for it. He pushes on them. And in the meanwhile, he's keeping VH busy in the middle, and VH still losing a lot of time trying to snipe down that castle when he's actually hurting a lot on that left side. And look, so many villagers being lost here. Those those rams, not siege rams just yet, making the damage, and the champion upgrade is made for Yo as well.
No, this is a countdown to GG time for VH.
Looking hard for VH. Now going to raid. That's a good idea. I feel like this raid should be happening a lot long ago. He's now going for this town center. I feel like he's going to be able to kill it with no problem. But the problem for VH is that top left side. He's trying to wall it desperately. Looks like he's going to be able to. But then again, the gold income is gone for VH. Now he still has this.
He's got no champions himself. He's got no arbs or anything to stop those champs coming in from Yo. It is nothing now, I don't think, VH can do to stop this game.
Yeah, that raid is really nice. He's gonna be able to destroy that TC, gonna kill all those villagers from Mr. Yo, but in the meanwhile, his gold is being pushed here on the top side. The left gold is gone for VH, so he's gonna be hurting for gold at some point. Look at that, only 100 gold left for VH, while Mr. Yo is on 800 gold, and he still has a few mines to mine. So looking really good for Mr. Yo at this point, but you never know with this, guys. You never know, a comeback is possible at all times. So let's keep watching this very closely. And the Rams still try to do the damage here, trying to push here onto the right top side of Yo's map. Probably not going to be able to. VH probably should be trying to destroy that ramp with the villagers. Yeah, that gold is away. That gold is gone for VH. He's gonna be hurting for gold even more than he was before. He is ahead on relics. That's something really good for him. He's on 3. And yeah, okay, looks like VH doesn't want to try this any longer. He calls the GG, and this is some awesome play by Mr. Yo, Martin, we gotta say here. Mr. Yo was so far behind.
Yeah, I think he was. VH definitely had the advantage in that game, and didn't push it home, didn't make it happen.
Yeah, VH was
well played, Yo. Been back from such a bad position.
Yeah, what I really liked about Yo on this game was his ability to just attack at different spots and attack at spots where you could see they are weak spots, right? So just an awesome map awareness here by Mr. Yo, knowing exactly where to attack. But then again, VH, he was behind at some point, managed to come back and managed to be pretty much at the same point as Yo, and still at the end, Yo manages to take that game. So awesome game, lots of forwards and back and forth. Really nice game to see. The villager high, very similar for both players, you can see. Army, yeah, Mr. Yo had a lot more armies, you can see. The units killed and lost also in favor of Mr. Yo, and that's probably what at some point decided the game for Mr. Yo here. So let's try to get the information, Martin. How did the other games go?
I don't know. I know the girl lost to Paladin.
Then that's the 2-1. That's the 2-1 then. That's the 2-1 for SY because SY won. Sorry, the 2-2. Let me correct myself. That's the 2-2 for that's the equalizer on the series, Martin, right? Because Yo won, Dogon lost, so that's gonna be 2-1 no matter what. Looks like one of the games is still missing, or no? No, looks like all of them are over.
And I don't know who beat the other game.
Yeah, they're going here. They're joining all again on game 6. Let's go there once more. Score should be fixed by now. It should be fixed. That's a 2-2. Very close series going on here for both players. Awesome series so far. We don't have an idea who could possibly win this game.
I think most of us thought when we got to the 1v1s it was going to end up 3-1 to our clan, and it's ended up 2-2. Wow, tight games. Who knows? I mean, you could all know that. I don't know. SY could win a lot and end up 5-2. I hope not. But wow, fantastic games.
Fantastic series so far. Fantastic series so far. That's all we can say, guys. And we hope you enjoy this because you're watching one of the closest series so far. That's for sure. And 2-2. No, it's 2-2. Oh yeah, we could try to know who won the Rooster map. Who won Rooster? Just to know if it was 2-1 or 3-1. Insidious Nuisance. The betting is over, so you cannot bet anymore. You need to do that before the game starts. And looks like Miguel won the Rooster map, so nice job by Miguel making this a 2-1. Still giving the point to SY. And guys, before they launch, the 8-minute 30 delay is back on, unfortunately, but that's the way it is. And I'm gonna take this opportunity to go to the toilet because I really have to. And Martin, we have a TAFL in the meanwhile, Willie. Okay, I'll be right back, people.
Indeed, TAFL time. Mr. Darth Reaper, you were sure it would 2-2. Wow, you're a better man than most of us, because we all thought that that Legion clan would probably have the upper hand in 1v1s. Dogao versus Paladin was obviously a real fine tight game. I think they matched them all up perfectly. Yo against Fiage was definitely the best pick. Dogao against Paladin, you would think would be very close game, and Miguel won his match, so tight. Everywhere is tight. Is indeed TAFL time, guys. I will a 4-minute countdown, I think, for TAFL time. And the countdown has started.
And I'm back, people. Looks, this is probably gonna be a start. This is gonna be a start for sure. The countdown wasn't finished, so let me just resume the game room. I'm fairly sure this is gonna be a restart. Yeah, there you go. Mr. Yo is out already, so this will be a restart. Let's go back. And here they are, all the players. So restart for SY. So no team has any restart left. Yeah, correct. No restart is left. And as I could see, the map is going to be a Nomad. That's the game 5, WiC Nomad. Free choice of different civilizations. And just kick. Yeah, I'm gonna bring in the Chinese streamer, which seemed to be a little bit delayed there. Here we go. Game room. Streaming, and there she is. So it looks like someone was ahead of me. She just left again for some reason. I don't know why. And there she is again. Ah, do we have a winner, Martin? You're here anyway, Martin. Are you here with me, sir? Mr. Sir. Are you here with me? You are.
Okay.
You are.
Ready
Hello.
for the winner.
Hello, and
Ready
the winner is gonna be... The winner is gonna be... QWERTY
underscore X.
Mr. QWERTY_X is following the channel. Very, very good boy. Very good boy. And you are the proud winner of a t-shirt. Of a War is Coming t-shirt. I can smell rigged. Darth Reaper, it couldn't be more right, my friend. It couldn't be more right. It couldn't possibly be more right. All of this taffles and raffles are rigged. We all know that. You just have to live with it. Martin, do we know who's room 7? Do we know who that is? Shruhominos, it's not. Believe me, it's not, my friend. It's not. Nothing is combined here. Everything is just random. It's rigged, but random. Thank you, sir. GameScribe, I thank you so much. I try hard, man. I try hard to keep the rigging tradition of this channel. You have to live up. You have to live up to the expectation of the people, you know, man. So I try to keep this as rigged as possible. You know how it is, man. I saw your message, Mr. Shog Stirith, or whatever I'm supposed to read your name. I saw your message, my friend. Bom dia aí pro Brasil, pessoal. Bom dia. And that was my Brazilian Portuguese. Samba caipirinha, samba de janeiro. It's my Brazilian Portuguese. My brother lives in Brazil, so he just taught me some Brazilian words as well. You know what, guys? I once saw a Brazilian film, and since I'm Portuguese, I thought, yeah, okay, I'm gonna understand it very easily. And I couldn't understand a single word of it. You guys, I don't know. I really thought I was going to be able to understand the movie, but I couldn't understand a single word of it. I needed to have subtitles. Even though it's basically the same language. Six minutes to go, guys. It's gonna be Nomad. Slain 105. That's gonna be WiC Nomad. That's gonna be the next game. Not really, but not really Russian accent. But the problem was that film was full with slang and you guys probably know that film. It's called City of God. It was a very known film. Got loads of prizes. I don't know. It's probably 6-7 years ago when that film came out. It won loads of prizes, loads of prizes. And so I was like, okay, it's a Brazilian film, easy game. I'm just gonna understand all of it, no problem at all. And then I started watching it, and I needed subtitles. I really needed subtitles. It was shocking experience for me. Yeah, it was an awesome film indeed. I love that film. Well, if you say so, Guzzelske, if you say so. Yeah, it's an amazing film, I agree with you. Really, really, really nice. Really nice movie. There was a second part of it as well, but I didn't like it so much. Oh, I've been there, my friend. I've been in Brazil. As I told you, my brother is living there. Is living and working in Brazil. And then I just went to visit him last Christmas. I love the country, man. I loved it. Shock Tirith, I'm married, man. So no. I didn't try to hook up with any girls, my friend. I was there with my wife as well. So even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to. Feel me? You feel me, sir? Slain 105. I had Portuguese subtitles. I couldn't speak German by the time. Well, my brother is gonna have. I don't know if my brother has any girlfriend. He hasn't told me of anything at all. But I think, well, he's a very good-looking man, so I think he's gonna have a girlfriend. But he just didn't tell me. So my brother probably has a Brazilian girlfriend. That's gonna be my idea. Luke Myth. I'm 29 years old. 29 years old and counting. Less than 1 year to be I wanted to use the F word, to be 30. Jesus, imagine when I'm 30. I was born in Portugal, but I've been living in Germany for the past 11-12 years. Oh, Mr. Ra, you make me blush, my friend. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the sax. Don't get disturbed, guys. The music is off. We have only 40 seconds to go. 40 seconds, that's it. And we're gonna have game number 5. That's WiC Nomad on this match between SYA and L-Clan. Awesome match, an absolutely awesome match so far, which is it's being absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait to see the rest of it. Nobody 41. I've just been invited, man. That's all. That's all. I wish I knew what we play. I wish I knew, my friend. I wish I knew. Anyway, guys, let's take a look at the civilization so far. We have Vikings, Chinese, Persia, Mayans for the Brazilian team, for the L-Clan team, and on the other side we have Mayans, Chinese, Persian, Vikings, so pretty much mirrored as far as I can see. As with all these non-TC start, non-TC start maps, I need to keep the fog of war on for the first seconds, otherwise it's going to be too hard to follow the game. So we'll just keep on the point of view of Miguel for now. He's here, the green player playing with Vikings. You can see his spawn pretty much close to FH. It looks like FH is crossing the spot over there. Meanwhile, Miguel moving here to the left side. You know, still looking for a place to for a spot to place his TC. He still didn't flare, so I don't know if he realizes, if he knows, he's still searching. It looks to me like he's taking a long time to get his TC done. He really should be doing it fast, or at least the dock. I don't know. He's still moving down and down and down. He found some sheep here. He found some deer here. This could be a nice... Oh, yes, he has 3 boards here. I'm not sure. No, he just missed them. He just missed them for a small tile. So this is very unfortunate. Okay, but he just placed here his TC. Looks like a good spot for me. He has deer very close. He has berries very close, which he doesn't see at this point. But he also has this boards here, which is just going to see now when the second villager comes in for the 3 boards. So very nice spot here for Miguel, I gotta say. I do wonder what is he building the dock here at the bottom as well. So looks like Miguel got himself a very nice spot here into this game so far.
I'll take it.
And let's take a look at these teammates. We just have to wait a little bit more to see the flares. Here, this is Ref. Ref is just to the right of Miguel. Is there anyone between them? Let me see. I see here a teal color. That's Dogon. So we have here Miguel, Dogon, and Ref very close to each other. And the question is, where is FH? Ooh, don't like this very much. Don't like this at all. FH at the complete other side of the map. Look at that. His old team is here at the bottom left side of the map, while FH is here completely left alone on this top side of the map. He does have loads of golds around him. He has 2 berries. He has a nice number of sheep as well. But this is always something really dangerous. Very, very, very dangerous. He's gonna probably need help from his allies very soon into the game. Let's take a look at the Chinese teams. Where do they have placed themselves? I'm right now on the point of view of Feng Xin. Where exactly is? I've just seen him before, but seems like I've lost him. He was very close to FH. Yeah, there he is. We have here with Persian. Sorry, this is a Mr. Yo. Sorry for that. Feng Xin is... Where is Feng Xin? He is the yellow color, so he seems to be around here. Okay, there he goes. Feng Xin has found himself a very nice spot as well. He can even... It looks like he has this lake completely free for himself. And considering he's a main player, this could be some very nice boost to himself. Here, Ref needs to be very careful. He's running straight into the TC. Martin, you still here? Like, is he gonna save? No, he does. He doesn't manage to save the villagers.
He lost the vill.
What do we do about that? Is that cool?
That was unlucky for Wrath.
It's cool with the rules, right? Everything legal.
Yeah, TCs are right.
Looks like all the TCs are up indeed, so not much we can do here. Ref just went a little bit too ambitious on that villager. He's going in again. He really needs to take care about this. He's trying to wall it. Okay, he's gonna wall this off. Okay, we see here a very nice spot of action that's gonna be between Ref and Feng Xin. Both of them are mains, so this could become a very interesting fight. Go ahead.
But Paladin's got a much better spot though, hasn't he, than Wrath?
Yeah, he has the wars, he has the lake.
Yeah, you'd worry for Wrath. He's got all that nice fishing. He's got 3 boars sat right outside his TC. That's a worry.
Yeah, so we were about to check the positions of the Chinese team. So we have here at the top, the bottom side of the map, that's, as we just said, Mayans, Paladin, Feng Xin, and to the left of his TC, a little bit further up, we have Hingsua playing as Chinese. Very close to him, we have Mr. Yo on Persians, and number 23 is here at the very top right side of the map.
Look at number 23 spot. Couldn't have picked the best one. Look at all the food around him.
Oh my god! How many tier patches are those? 1, 2, 3. Oh my god! How many tier boars? What's your 6 boars?
He's got 6 boars.
Crazy, crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 deers.
This is unbelievable.
19 deer and 6 boars. You couldn't have picked a better spot ever.
He's got it all to himself, doesn't he? He's got it all for himself.
And with Wrath in such a bad position next to Paladin, with number 23 having like the spot from heaven on Nomad, this is not looking good already for Legion Clan. They really need somebody to play awesome here for Legion Clan.
And I'm gonna go on a wild guess once more. I'm gonna assume number 23 will fight for the water at some point, and due to this economy, he is Viking, so he's gonna have a boost anyway, due to that free wheelbarrow and handcart, and considering how many boars he has and how many deer, I'm gonna assume at some point he's gonna be slinging his opponents, his allies of course, and just trying to keep the control of the water very early on into the game, and once he gets the water control, start slinging his allies. I can see one of the duckies only has a dock so far right here at the top left side, with some good deep fish here as well. Martin, that comes to the whole board and deer. Look how many deep fish he has around that dock, loads of them, and it's just another boost, right? Just one more boost to his already awesome spot here we just mentioned before. I fear, looking at the spots right now, I fear for two players of the L Clan team. That's VH for one, because he's pretty much stuck here on enemy territory, and for second, that's gonna be, of course, Raf, as we just mentioned before. He has one villager down, comparing to Paladin, and his spot is nearly not as good as Paladin's one is. I do wonder if Paladin has made a dock. Let me go and check. Yeah, he does have a dock. Where exactly does it? Yeah, okay, he has it here on the top, so he's not using this private lake, which could be his if he wanted to, and he's just choosing to get those villagers on the shorefish, which is one of the fastest food income there is in this game. Looks like Mr. Hingwa here and Mr. Yo are splitting those deers here at the left side of the center, rather at the center side of the map, and that's not gonna be a huge surprise. If number 23 has all the deer for himself, then all the other players won't have many deer left. And for now, Mr. 23 here has got 2 of these boars. He still has 4 boards left to get, and let alone the whole deer, which he could choose to get anytime he wants to.
Is your jumping?
He's jumping a little bit, indeed. Should I just make it slower?
Yeah, mine was jumping. I just dropped it back.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it slower. And I'm on game 62, game speed 62. Let's hope it stays like this for a little bit now. And let's take a look at the populations, guys. Huge lead here on population by player 1. That's blue player Hinkwa. If I'm not mistaken, he's the Chinese player. Let me go and check it once more.
Same as the no difference to the go. Pops are about the same.
Correct.
Positions.
Yeah, correct. Sorry, Mr. Dogon doing very well as well. And Mr. Dogon is Persian. Yeah, he's Persian.
They are going to be so reliant on the go.
On the go, yeah.
The go and Miguel, I think, in this game. These are going to be the guys that keep them in this.
Yeah, good thing going here for the L Clan.
Look what Paladin's, and he's very, very smart player. He's literally palisading Rathin into that little spot. He knows he's got him there, and he's making sure he stays there.
The right side is still open, but probably he's gonna take care of that anytime soon as well. Raf going here for a very ambitious lure, in my opinion. This is a very ambitious lure here. I hope this is gonna go well for him.
The other build delay.
He's gonna try to delay it. I hope it doesn't block itself. He's kind of block. No, okay. Yeah, no, didn't get too much from it.
He's going for the
dog, probably for dog.
Himself from the bottom. He's walling down the bottom.
I think he's gonna be fine.
That's one hell of a long lure.
But it's gonna be fine. I think it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Unless he gets a downhill hit here, which could be bad for him. No, he's got it. He's got it. He's cool. He's cool.
Ooh,
no problem.
Close mind to that one downhill
Very ambitious. Very ambitious. That's all I'm gonna say. But he made it. These guys know, of course, what's up.
Give Rath his credit. He was in a really bad spot there, and he hasn't panicked. He's played really coolly to stay in it.
Even ahead in population, he was now 26 for both.
Pop.
Yeah, he was ahead, but just a split second, I reckon. And no big surprise here. Mr. Hinkwa is the first one to click up to Feudal Age. He's the Chinese player, playing with Chinese, I mean. And let's see if Dogon is going to be a whole way behind. No, wait, maybe Dogon was even the first one. I probably just didn't see that. That's 36% for him, and that's... No, so Dogon has been the first one to click up. Nice job by Dogon there with Persian. And as you just said, they will be relying very much on Dogon for this game.
I think they will. Dogon and Miguel are going to be the biggest L Clan players in this game, and a lot of it's going to rely on how well VH and Wrath survive in the spots they're in. Because VH is split. VH is almost separated from the rest of his team, and Wrath is in a really tight spot down the bottom.
Agree, so 100%. A lot of
this is going to be on Dogon and Miguel.
And number 23, already on Feudal Age, looks like he was the first one after all. And it will let me come to his point of view. Let me see what exactly is he going to try to do. Yeah, making galleys out of his 3 docks, no big surprise there. Yeah, all of them active, and he's probably gonna fight for the water here at the left side. Does he know where Miguel is? No, he does not know. So you're gonna assume Miguel and number 23, the Viking players on both teams, are gonna be fighting here for the water, Martin, right? They're probably gonna be the ones who fight for the water. I would be surprised if that's not the case. Let's see if they're planning on doing something to VH here, because I've seen Mr. Yo flaring VH here, so they know exactly where VH is, and they know exactly he is separated from the rest of his team. So this could mean trouble for VH. Let's see if they will decide to do something early on against VH here. And impressive time here for Wrath getting up to Feudal even faster than Paladin, even though Paladin had such a bad spot here with so many boars. And he had some dogs too, if I quite remember. So really impressive play right now from Wrath here. Is he going to try to do something here into Paladin? Let me go into his point of view. Wrath going for a mark, so he's going to go for fast castle. He's not going to try to rush or anything at all. Right now, Wrath in danger though with his fishing boats. It looks like Miguel is not going there fast enough. Is moving in now with his galleys. He's probably going to be able to stop this small rush from number 23 no big problem. Oh, something very weird happened there. Number 23 just ignored this fishing boat, even though he was only one hit away from killing it. Keeping a close eye here on the water fight. That's gonna be number 23 against Miguel. Miguel coming in with two galleys for number 23 as well. Both of them still full HP, but number 23 seems to be concentrating on the fishing boats and is not paying attention to the rush here from Miguel. He now sees it and chooses to back away, make sure he can keep both his galleys alive and well. I see some, I've seen some slinging here going on, and was it from VH? I thought I've seen VH slinging here, Ref.
I'll check it.
Yeah, please, I think I've just seen VH slinging Ref here. Ref, obviously, the main player, is gonna be the one trying to do the aggression, and apparently if he's being slung...
No, Wrath is slinging feed.
Oh, the other way around. Sorry. The other way around. Okay, so that tower going up there for Paladin, Wrath cannot see it, but I do wonder if it's gonna have enough range to actually do anything here on this wood line from Wrath. Let's take a look at it. It looks to me like it's a little bit far away. Yes, it was. It's a little bit too far away. Maybe once he gets the fletching upgrade, he's gonna be able to hit the wood line from Wrath, but for now, it's not gonna be a problem for Wrath at all. This could be trouble though, Martin, right? The player which is on the bad spot already, starting to sling. This could mean trouble here. But then again, I don't know how much of an option they have otherwise, because VH is in a very dangerous spot here in the middle of enemy territory. Let's go back to VH point of view. Let's see.
I think a lot of it will depend on how much the Go attacks Paladin. I think if the Go really hurts Paladin, because Paladin is just as much out on his own as
in the middle. You're correct. You're 100% correct. And it looks like the Go is not going easy on this. He's got stable workshop down as well. Trying to go here on the top left side. No luck, sir. No can do, Mr. Paladin.
Siege. I really hope the Go goes siege and hits Paladin.
Yeah,
because he really needs to delay and hurt Paladin, because, well, they just have to eat her out, don't they?
Let's take a look at Paladin. Looks like he's gathering stone. I don't know where. Here it is. He's gathering stone for the castle. And if he manages to stay alive until he gets castle, and he manages to put up that castle from before Dogon gets inside his base, I think Paladin is going to be in a very good spot here. Dogon trying to go around, finding a spot to attack. No luck so far. The walls are strong.
The Go is constantly trying to concentrate more on the tower that's on Wrath instead of actually hurting Paladin.
So a siege workshop.
I hope he goes straight to that
here.
C now, please.
Yeah.
Straight TC.
Probably gonna go to the TC straight away.
What time you at, Nelson?
20-0.
What? Okay, same for me.
Okay, 20-0. And there's one in Palisade. There's one Palisade though, Martin. I think this is really good. He's gonna destroy that Palisade, and then he can run in with the knights.
Yeah,
he needs to do it very fast. No, he wasn't paying attention.
No, he's...
No, Paladin manages...
He's gonna watch Ying Hao's knights coming in.
Yeah, he manages at the very last second. Paladin manages to make a stone wall there. Yeah. And the castle is going up.
Going down.
And Paladin castle going up
to protect himself. How is Feege doing in the middle?
Small details, my friends. Let's take a look at this.
Feege needs to hold.
Yeah, he's getting the sling all right. Let me go to his point of view. That's 37 population, rather low in my opinion, and he's pumping from 2 stables. I see 2 stables pumping in. It's probably got all the upgrades already.
Miguel doing a really good job at the top of the map.
On water, easy. Just more from the same then, more from the same. He's been on top when it comes to water maps, so really nice job there by Miguel. FH dropping TCs, one is down, the second one on the way, and let me see the upgrades on these knights. Yeah, only missing the +2.
I still feel they missed the boat a little bit though. Dogao really needed to kill Paladin. He needed to move Paladin away from Wrath.
He needed to be paying attention. He needed to be watching that a little bit more close.
He needed to get rid of him, didn't he?
Yeah, and was just a split second. That villager coming in from Paladin, and Dogao probably tried to attack him, but the lag eventually didn't allow him to hit the villager at the right time, and that split second has just saved the game so far for Paladin at least. And let's take a look again at FH.
Dogao is normally a very tactician in this game as well, and he's an excellent team game player, and he normally got a great boom. So I really hope now that Dogao really booms, gets to Imperial, and pushes Paladin away from Wrath. I think we got a good game. Yeah, a good game then.
A good game indeed. Look at this, something going really good here for the Clan team. FH pushing hard on Mr. Yo. Mr. Yo down to 30 population, and FH has siege there, has Rams. He has +2 knights already, and he needs to relay on blue player. That's Hinghua playing as Chinese.
Yeah, but he's got Ying Hao's coming in. Yeah. I'll check the sling because I don't know if Yo is.
Yeah, see if someone is slinging Hinghua, because Hinghua has a crazy population. It's on 67 population, so that's a really nice job.
Only Misk Shu sling to Paladin, only.
Only Misk Shu slinging to Paladin, says Katsuni.
Yeah, Mishun, number 23 is slung to Paladin. Hello, Mr. Katsuni, so you came at last. Well done.
Hello.
Hello.
And the rest,
inside the game, yeah?
linked to FH, yeah.
Anyway, and let's keep taking a look at FH, because he's the one kind of doing the aggression here on the top, on the middle of the map, to be honest. And I see a few knights here from him, +2 already. This monk there is probably going to protect blue player, not sure if entirely, but some more are coming from FH. FH is not going easy on this, he's going to go full all in here with his army. There's mangonels, there is rams, there are monks, there are knights as well. So FH... Go ahead.
Now is the real time for Dogao to hit Paladin, because Ying Hao, the blue player, has to protect Yo because FH is being very aggressive. So if Dogao can now hit Paladin, then Ying Hao cannot save the pair of them.
Let's see how
their chance.
Let's see how this fight will go here for FH. FH should be converting with his monks, I feel like. Yeah, he starts doing it straight away. Some more camels coming out from blue player. I'm not sure. Yeah, looks like FH won this fight easily. That's how it looks like so far, at least. Still a few monks left here from Mr. Yo and from Hinghua. So they're still holding nice and tight to this. But FH probably gaining round. Is he gaining round? No, I don't think so. FH needs to go back a little bit with this. He's fighting 2 armies. That's never easy, even when you're being slung. And I'm gonna keep the point of view on Fengxin, on Paladin here. He's trying to attack Ref, and Ref is the one on Feudal Age still, so there's not much he can do against Castle Age army, to be honest here, guys. So the tower is gonna go down very soon. Paladin moving in with a few plumed archers as well. They are +2, so if no one comes here to help and save Ref, he's gonna be in a whole world of trouble,
Well, they have Dogao trying to push on Paladin.
Dogao trying to push on Paladin. Where is Dogao?
Yeah, well, he has, but not enough, especially that the second castle is up for Paladin.
Yeah, this second castle will be up in no time. Yeah, and I start to fear for Wrath here. Dogao needs to come in, but go ahead.
What time are you, Katsuni?
28:15.
Ah, you're a
little bit ahead of me. A little bit ahead of me.
I'm 27:40.
Yeah, exactly the same for me.
I slowed down to 50 now.
Okay, so Dogao tried to come in here with a few knights. He's able to kill one of the mangonels, but he won't be able to kill the second one.
He's not going to stop castle.
And this is where
I want Dogao to go in. please, to go imp, take Paladin out of the game and allow Wrath to come back and get stronger.
It
and
depends.
Give them a chance.
Who will Paladin choose to
Miguel.
attack now? Go ahead, go ahead.
Miguel carrying water again. They've done an awesome job on water, Miguel. We've been very quiet because we're concentrating on land, but
On land,
Miguel has
indeed.
just totally taken and kept the water.
Paladin is on the way to imp, guys.
Oh.
That could be very dangerous. And I see here number 23 on Feudal Age still. Is he slinging as well? Is number 23 slinging someone? Because he's still in Feudal Age.
Yeah, yeah. I said he's slinging Paladin.
He's slinging Paladin. Okay, so
Number 23.
once Paladin gets into Imperial Age, he just clicked it now for me. Once Paladin gets to Imperial Age, this could mean trouble for Dogon as well, let alone for Wrath, that's still on Feudal Age and has nothing to defend
You'd
against
think,
this.
but wouldn't we thought ages to go at a wonderful position, nice spot. He wasn't boxed. He had a complete boom chance. I really thought to go would have taken Paladin out of the game.
Yeah, the difference was Paladin was getting slung, as Katsuni just pointed out. So, and sorry, Paladin was getting slung and Dogon was not, because the sling was going to Fiage to make sure he keeps himself alive. And yeah, switching back to that fight there at the center of the map, center right side of the map, looks like Fiage is not being able to do any progress at all. He's actually even losing there. So, blue player doing an awesome job there. Go ahead.
But the good thing is though, Fiage is still in the game. He was out on his own on a limb, so I think the sling to Fiage has done a really good job because it's kept Fiage strong and actually alive in the game.
Yeah, that's
I think a lot of this depends on Dogon versus Paladin. I really do.
I agree with you, but that's where the problem comes, that Paladin is being slung and Dogon is not. So even Dogon, of course, a monster of a player, he's capable of pretty much everything. But playing against a slung Mei and Skin is always a hard thing to do. I will go to Dogon's point of view. Let me see if he's close to going... yeah, he's not really close to click Imperial. Like, he's still missing a lot of gold to be able to click up. And
he was close at some point. He must have made a lot more knights.
Yeah, to try and defend himself.
He was definitely close.
Yeah, probably that's what happened. He only has a few knights left, and those knights are going to be an easy prey, very easy prey to elite plumbed archers once that research is made.
They got a nice top of the map as well. If Miguel and Dogon move across to that, see that big top split? It's all of theirs.
Let's see. Yeah, Paladin doing his job here. Dogon has fully upgraded, on the armor count at least, fully upgraded knights, but there's still no match to this number of elite plumbed archers, so Dogon needs to go back, and he actually lost a rather high number of knights there, considering how few he had at the time. Doing some nice microing here, though, is gonna take the mangonel from Paladin, so nice chop from Dogon here. Even though this castle, you gotta think this castle is gonna go up sooner or later. Eventually, if he lands a nice shot on those villagers, yeah, 2 of them are down. Paladin needs to go back a little bit more, but you gotta think that castle is gonna up very, very, very soon. Dogon manages now to click to Imperial Age, but he's a long way behind Paladin. I'm gonna switch back to the middle of the map where Yo and Hingwa are trying to defend from slung Fiage, and looks like they are doing a good job so far. Yo concentrating on monks.
They push in as well. Look at Yo's castle going up on Fiage's TC. Fiage is trying to do a really fast tower to stop it, but he's not going to succeed.
Ooh, yeah, I don't think he's going to be lucky on that. I don't think he's going to be lucky. He needs to garrison, but even though, yeah... No, it's just a TC, it's not a castle, it's only a TC, but...
Oh, I thought it was castle.
No, even though TC does kill towers, that's for sure. And switching back to Dogon against Paladin, and looks like Dogon was able to... And he was trying to snipe a few plumbed archers here, but he wasn't able to. And the 4th castle going up from Paladin here. And you gotta think, Dogon is in big trouble here. He needs the help from someone. Maybe this is the time where
Wrath... on the way to imp.
He's on the way to imp, yeah. He's 50%. Tell me that's not the Imperial TC, please. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah, the Imperial TC is a little bit back. Because imagine, Katsuri, how bad would that be? That would be the Imperial TC.
Yeah.
The problem with Dogon, though, even though he's on his way to imp, he hasn't got enough eco for any of the upgrades. He hasn't got enough knights. Can't even do cavalier upgrades. So.
Yeah, he needs the help from
and the
someone.
Bad thing for them is that Lovchenk, blue player, is also on the way to imp, and he's pushing back, like you said, slinged Fiage. Yep, slinged Fiage.
Yeah, slinged Fiage. So you would expect that a slung player would be able to kill someone, and Fiage is only holding. So that's never good news.
You
because
pointed out, man. He was against 2. You pointed out earlier.
Yeah.
You got a big difference in this game as well. You got the SY team Vikings player slinging, and on the L Clan team is the Mayans player slinging. So
indeed.
difference.
That's a big difference
Big
indeed.
difference.
Yeah, that's the 5th castle for Paladin, isn't it? Just crazy. 5 castles straight away from Paladin here. Loads of plumed archers moving in. Those are elite already. Only missing the chemistry upgrade. I'm gonna assume he has the ballistics already, and that castle is so good, killing so many villagers from Dogon. And Dogon desperately in need of help from someone, but who could help him? VH so far away, and if he actually tries to go the other side, he's gonna lose here to the blue player that's already in Imperial Age, as Katsuni just mentioned, and they're pushing straight through VH, and VH doesn't seem to have a lot to stop from this. Those elite Chukanos, not elite, I mean still missing loads of upgrades though. But watching the fight...
The problem to go guys, only got Miguel behind him was Vikings, and Miguel is
taking care of the water, right? Miguel is taking care of the water at this point.
Well, he's now started to sling as well. He's sung 5,500, half the amount of Mishu number 23.
And guys, that's the 6th castle. That's the sixth castle for Paladin there. 6 castles pumping in plumed archers. This is just some crazy amount. And Dogon trying to avoid here with the ramps, and this is actually a very good job. This is where the Cavalier go in.
Yeah, that's good.
This is a very nice job here by Dogon. Managed to kill 2 trebuchets already, but camels are there as well.
He's blocked now. He's blocked now as well. He needs your GB. GB, save your Cavaliers.
This is GG.
It's just too many plumed archers there, right?
Yep.
And Phage is also getting hit him everywhere. Yeah, they call in GG.
This is a GG
little
indeed.
bits, little bits though, wasn't it? Early on, Wrath getting stuck with Paladin, getting blocked in, and completely changed their game style. And Mayans ended up slinging instead of Vikings.
Yeah, for me, what happened
here?
It must
be very difficult.
For me, what happened here was that the guy who was being slung, VH, wasn't able to do any big damage against 2 players, and when that happens, then the sling gets a little bit wasted, in my opinion. Let's take a fast look at the achievements here. Oh, I want to resume the game to make sure they can go on, and just take a fast look here at the achievements. I want to see the achievements for a Paladin here. Yes, 70 plumed archers, really crazy, and loads of units killed, loads of building raised. So this sling from the Chinese was so much more effective than it was for the Brazilian team. Going back, updating the score, that's gonna be 3-2 for the SY team. 3-2.